Hi Pisces, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, or health? And then clarify with various oracle decks. I'm sorry, my left ear just started ringing really bad. That's kind of distracting. So let's see what's going on with Pisces for the second half of July. Maybe that means a special message is coming out for somebody. And that was their guides going, all right, checking in. Jody's doing a reading. All right, what's going on? Boom. Ace of Wands. All right, so that's some major forward movement. Some sort of offer of something coming. An offer. I want that one. I feel like that one. 8 of Wands. Oh, and some traveling. So maybe somebody's giving you the offer to travel. And good Lord. King of Wands. All right. Somebody's going someplace. So it's some serious something. I don't know. Are you moving houses? Are you moving countries? Are you moving halfway across the United States? Or are you just going on a vacation? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is some major shit going down here, people. This isn't just a little minor move. This appears to be something like destiny going on here. So this is like some major, I'm gonna repeat it, some major shit's going down. Wow, okay. And then there's 2 more, so let's see what that is. 4 of Cups. So that is the universe is giving you, basically the universe is giving you exactly what you have always desired. However, I think you are less than appreciative of what is coming in. So we need to be careful about that. 5 of Pentacles makes me, it's kind of like you're coming out of the rut. You're still, I feel like you're wobbly. I feel like I'm hearing the word wobbly. You're still a little wobbly about this new whatever is going on or happening or whatever. It's kind of like, it came at you hard and fast, really hard and fast. And every once in a while, I feel like you wobble, kind of like, oh, but at the same time, you're also like, I know this is meant to be. You feel in your heart, this is meant to be. I know this is supposed to be happening, but every once in a while, you still have some of those doubts that creep in. That's understandable. When something comes at you that fast and hard, when major life stuff happens, you know, maybe it just like swept you off your feet is the feeling. It's just like 1 minute you were going down this way and all of a sudden someone said, yep, we're going this way. So it feels like it was a very sudden, swift forward movement. Maybe you got proposed to like out of the blue when you had been like, you had given up on that relationship. Maybe a job that you had been waiting on for a very, very long time finally came back and said, we want you and we want you to move to California or whatever. You know, take that how it resonates, but it's inspired you. You're moved, stimulated, and challenged. Yeah, I would say that. I'm not saying, not in a bad way, but you know, every once in a while, like I said, sometimes you feel a little wobbly. Maybe a little scared. It's got you out of your comfort zone, but that's okay. That's kind of what life is about. And when you end one cycle, and especially if it's destiny, it usually always has to do with learning lessons. So I'm gonna, what else, what other kinds of emotions are Pisces feeling right at this moment in time with this new feeling stressed? I also feel like I saw like like literally somebody is like moving. Your house is full of boxes and I can see all the stuffing paper and everything, and it's just kind of like very chaotic. So that always stresses everybody out. I can understand that. So what else is going on with Pisces with this fast and forward and furious movement? Grief in the reverse position. So how does that play in? You're not grieving anymore. I feel like you were missing something in the past, and now you're not missing that anymore. That emptiness or that piece of your life that you had always wanted, this new offer, this movement, this whatever is happening is clearing that out. That might have been a thing that you were harboring in your heart for a long time of like, I want this in my life. I really would like to have this job, this person, I would like to do this or whatever. And that made you feel kind of down, sad, blue, and you're not feeling that anymore because that isn't missing in your life anymore. What else is going on? I feel like I want that one. Free. So this is something about this is giving you a feeling of freedom. If it is a new job, there's probably an opportunity to make some good money. So that's helping. If you're moving to a new house, into a new relationship, it's unburdening you somehow. Something about this fast and furious movement is unburdening you. Maybe, something about this, let me tap in. The feeling that I'm getting is relief. It's just like, oh my God, thank God. Finally, that's over with. So whatever this thing that is happening, it is closed out a cycle. It is starting you a new cycle, and there is a sense of relief that is going along with this new cycle that is starting. What else is going on here? Fulfilled. Yeah, it is. Like, remember I said the grief, you're not feeling grief anymore. That hole has been filled. So this is something that is going to be very fulfilling for you. Again, occasionally I think you might have a little bit of whacked out emotions, but it's probably just a little bit of fear. It's like, oh my God, this all happened so fast, and it's chaotic and stuff, but it's an excitement. It's exciting, an exciting time for you. There it is. Creative. So there's something about this that's making you feel very inspired and very creative. Because that's come up on both of those. So the thought that I have to think in when I feel stressed, whether it's if I'm stressed with money, if I'm stressed with this, if I'm stressed with that, I feel like my creative juices don't flow very well because I can't be creative when I'm stressed. So whatever this is going on, and again, like I said, I feel like it's a little chaotic, but it's not, it's just temporary. It's not something that's like, oh my God, is this the right decision? It feels more like, your house is a mess because you're moving and you've got to change the addresses for this, and you got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to do this. That's just a temporary stress. But in your head, I feel like you're going, oh my God, now I can do this, and now I can do this, and now I can do this, because I can put all of those worries that I had in the past to bed. So it's a good feeling that I'm feeling from this. This is not like you got kicked out of your apartment. You didn't get kicked out of your job. You didn't, it wasn't a forced forward movement. It's a happy forward movement. What else could be cropping up, during this time of chaos? I don't know. Good chaos, bad chaos. What else could be cropping up right at the moment that you could be like facing during this time? Acceptance. I feel like that is kind of a leaning into your new life. It's like, it feels like there's a big change. And you're kind of like, I just have to accept this is my new life. You know, I used to be able to do this and now I have to do this. And you're just kind of like in this mode of, I'm just going to accept the change. I'm not going to resist it. I'm just going to go with the flow here. This is a good thing. And you're being very, I just want to say you're being very adult about it. Recovery. Recovery. How does that play in? Recovery. Oh, okay. Well, you may need to recover from this a little bit because it was sudden, fast, and furious and chaotic. And when the dust settles, you may need to take a week or two to recover from it. Because, like I said, it feels like you were like going like this and all of a sudden somebody went whoosh, and just like changed the trajectory of your life in a split second. And so you're like going with it and you're just like going with it. And then when all of that kind of gets taken care of and the chaos dies down, you're kind of like, I need a break now, you know, I need to sleep for 3 days and catch my breath before I can, you know, go back and start being creative and inspired and whatever. What else could crop up with this sudden change and movement and fast and furious forward movement? Fakeade. Okay, so that's been coming up a lot. Okay, so this is what I want to say. From the outside, it looks like everything is peachy, perfect, wonderful. Don't be fake if it's not. So if you have a bad day and you know, yes, this is a very exciting time, and I feel like that goes along with the Four of Cups. You know, it's like you've been handed something really wonderful, but you may have days where you're like going, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? It's okay to be honest and go, this was a lot that was dumped on me all at once, and I have freak out sessions every once in a while. You don't need to fake your way through it, and if anybody asks you about it or whatever, I mean, it's okay to be honest and go, I know this is a good thing, but I got to be honest, I'm a little out of my comfort zone, and sometimes I'm like, holy crap, what the hell's going on? You know, you don't need to pretend to be perfect. I feel like that's what that is. You do not need to pretend to be perfect. When you are having a meltdown, have a meltdown. My hair is like sticking out there. Sorry. What else could be cropping up during this fast and furious, crazy shit that's going on? Soulmate. Okay, so this potentially, I'm guessing maybe this was a soulmate that came in that perhaps is the one that changed your life and uprooted you and flipped your world upside down. Or a soulmate is going to be doing this. It depends on when you watch this. If you watch this before this actually happens, a soulmate is the one that is doing that. And again, a soulmate is brought in to help you learn lessons. So whoever that may be, or however this is happening, you know, maybe your new boss is a soulmate. Doesn't mean you're going to marry the person. It just means they're a soulmate and here to help you learn lessons. Is there anything else in here I want? Apparently that one. Nope. Guilt. I feel like I also want to say there feels like there's a little perfectionism going on here, and you're guilty that you don't have everything put together, that okay, let me think how to say this. Maybe on the outside, it looks like your life, or you portrayed yourself to be perfect. And maybe inside everything isn't like super perfect or whatever. And some days you feel guilty because you want to, you know, you want to stay in bed all day, or you need to stay in bed all day. You just don't have the oomph to like do something, and you feel guilty about that. If you need a break, if you need to let the mask down, if you need to just not appear that you have all your shit together, it's okay. Take a day off. You don't need to feel guilty about it. Nobody can be 100% on, full on all the time. If you're having a meltdown, it's okay. Have a meltdown. Don't hold it in. Don't judge yourself negatively if you feel less than sometimes. I feel like I want these cards. What else about this situation does the universe want you to know? What else is something that they want you to know about this fast and furious forward movement? Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. I just said that. So when you feel overwhelmed, because like I said, this happened super fast, furious, freak out, stressed, chaos. In the middle of the chaos, if you need a nap, if you need a massage, if you need some time out, take it. Don't stretch your limits. Don't overdo it. You're not going to be any good to anybody if you just, fry your circuits, is what I feel like I want to say. Don't fry your circuits. Dang. All right. I didn't want all of those. Okay. So this one flipped up. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. That kind of matches up with the Wheel of Fortune. It's an old cycle that you are releasing and a new one is coming in. So you're ending one thing, you're beginning something new. Did I miss anything? Just be on board with however things are going to play out. What else? What else does the universe have to say about this? Boundaries. Okay. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. I'm getting a lot of stuff in here about making sure you give yourself permission to take care of yourself during this time. If there are some things, because this is very chaotic and this is a lot of stuff going on. If there is something that you can delegate to somebody else, you do not have to do 100% of this. You do not have to do 100% of the packing. If you have friends that can come over and help you unpack or pack or whatever, ask for help if you need it. Don't try to be Superwoman or Superman or whatever, whoever I'm talking to here. I have a feeling that you're going to have to watch your boundaries, and maybe you are a giver in everything that you do, and you need to, because there's just a lot of stuff here about taking some time for yourself. Know your limits. Okay. Or I'm like, know your limits is what I'm hearing. Know your limits. And don't go over them. I'm like I feel like I'm seeing like a speeding sign. The sign for speeding is 55. Don't go over 55. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. I don't want any more of these. I'm done. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all they want to say. Is there any, I'm looking at my cards. Is there any other cards here? Nope. I think that's it. Nope. There's something in here. Sorry, guys. What else? You got something else that you want him to know? Something else you want him to know here? Maybe. I said that. No, that's not it. Where's it at? I thought I was done, but I felt like I needed to do something from these cards, so there it is. Being of service. Something about this fast, furious forward movement, being of service. What am I getting about that? I feel like whatever this is, yeah, that's true. This is your destiny. This is part of your purpose in life, whatever is happening here. And that is, I feel like that is, should say, being of service to the universe. So I feel like whatever is going on, this new change, this new place that you are coming to, finding yourself in, is part of your purpose in life. Part of your being of service to the universe and humanity. If that makes any sense. One more. High vibrational living. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially if it's going to make you inspired and creative. You got to be pretty high vibrational in order to be inspired and creative. So I feel like this is all good. Like I said, it's all good. But there's going to be some fears and some things that crop up while this is all going on. Don't beat yourself up and take a break when you need to. That's it. I will see you guys 1st of August. Thanks. Bye.